New York City has the most famous skyline in the world. But the real history of Manhattan, it in the clouds, it's under your feet. Beneath the luxury condos and the tourist trap slides a city of relics, abandoned subway stations with crystal chandeliers, a buried African-American village, and tunnels built for a future that never arrived. Today, we're not just sightseeing, we're time traveling. We will roam through the layers of New York's forgotten past, peeling back the concrete and steel to uncover the stories buried beneath. Get ready, because the city you think you know is only half the story. The other half is waiting in the dark. In 1904, New York City unveiled the crown jewel of its brand new subway system, the City Hall Station. This wasn't just a place to catch a train, it was a statement. Imagine stepping into a subterranean palace with gracefully vaulted tile ceilings designed by the renowned Guastavino Company, elegant brass chandeliers, and stunning stained glass skylights that filtered sunlight down into the earth. It was a masterpiece of the Gilded Age, a cathedral of public transport built to inspire awe in every commuter. It was designed to show that public spaces could be as beautiful as private mansions. But as the city grew, so did its trains. By 1945, the newer, longer subway cars couldn't navigate the station's sharp, elegant curves. Instead of modernizing it, the city made a shocking decision. They simply turned off the lights and locked the gates. The station was abandoned, left to gather dust in the darkness beneath the bustling City Hall. Today, it remains almost perfectly preserved, a time capsule from an era of unparalleled craftsmanship. It's a ghost station, frozen in time, and the incredible part is, you can still catch a glimpse of it. If you ride the downtown 6 train and stay on after its final stop, Brooklyn Bridge City Hall, the train uses the old station's tracks to loop back uptown. For a fleeting moment, as the train rumbles through the darkness, you can look out the window and see the ghost of the Gilded Age, its chandeliers and skylights still waiting for passengers who will never arrive. It's a secret hiding in plain sight, a reminder of a time when beauty was built into the very bones of the city. Now let us emerge from the tunnels and walk into what many call New York's backyard, Central Park. It's an iconic landscape of rolling hills, winding paths, and serene lakes, a masterpiece of landscape architecture. But this park was built on a profound sacrifice, and its green fields cover a buried history. Before there was a Central Park, a significant part of this land was Seneca Village. Founded in 1825, it was a thriving, stable community, unique for its time. It was one of the country's few settlements of free African-American landowners, a place where they could build homes, churches, and a school, escaping the rampant discrimination and poor living conditions of downtown Manhattan. By the 1850s, it was a middle-class community, a symbol of black prosperity and independence. But then, the city decided it wanted a grand park, a playground for its wealthy citizens. Using the power of eminent domain, the city declared the residents of Seneca Village to be living in shanty towns and, in 1857, forcibly evicted everyone. They bulldozed the homes, the churches, and the school, erasing the community from the map to make way for the park we know today. For over a century, the story of Seneca Village was largely forgotten, dismissed as a footnote. But in recent decades, archaeologists have begun to uncover the relics left behind. They found stone foundations of houses, fragments of dishware, the leather sole of a child's shoe, and an iron teapot. Each artifact is a tangible link to the lives that were uprooted, a piece of evidence proving that this idyllic park is also the graveyard of a lost neighborhood. Seneca Village is a powerful reminder that sometimes creating a beautiful public space means destroying a private one, and that the ground beneath our feet often holds the stories of those who were silenced. History in New York doesn't just get buried, it repeats itself in new and spectacular ways. Let's compare to Gilded Ages. Back in the late 1800s, families like the Astors and the Vanderbilts lined Fifth Avenue with extravagant mansions, palaces meant to showcase their unimaginable wealth. It was an era of opulence for a select few. while the majority of New Yorkers lived in crowded tenements. Fast forward to today, we are living in a new Gilded Age. Look up at the skyline, and you'll see them, the super tall, impossibly skinny skyscrapers often called pencil towers. These buildings, soaring over 1,000 feet into the air, are the new mansions on Fifth Avenue. But there's a key difference. Many of these multi-million-dollar apartments are empty for most of the year. They aren't homes. They're investments, safe deposit boxes in the sky for global billionaires. It's a phenomenon called hypergentrification, where real estate becomes a commodity for the ultra-wealthy, disconnected from the needs of the city's actual residents. So, just like in the 1890s, New York is once again a city of extreme, conspicuous wealth. We have these glittering towers that are largely vacant, monuments to global capital. Meanwhile, down below, the city's essential infrastructure, like the very subway system that started our journey, is aging and struggling to keep up. The contrast is stark. The Gilded Age never really ended, it just got taller. So, what is the true relic of New York? Is it a forgotten subway station? A buried village? No. The ultimate relic of this city, its relentless, almost brutal, ability to reinvent itself. New York City doesn't preserve its history in a museum. It builds on top of it. Literally, every gleaming skyscraper that reaches for the clouds is a monument built on the ghost of an older building that was torn down. Every new neighborhood is layered over the memories and lives of those who came before. This constant churn is the city's defining characteristic. It's a place that moves forward at a dizzying pace, even if it means burying its own past, its own soul, in the process. The cycle of destruction and creation is the engine that keeps New York running. This is Roam and Relic. So I have to ask, would you want to live in a city that so readily forgets its own past? What's your favorite hidden spot in New York City? A place with a story that most people walk right by? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love exploring the hidden histories of our world's greatest cities, make sure you subscribe for more urban expeditions. Thanks for watching.